Most accurate. Now your TV5 First Alert forecast.
Well, good morning, Mid-Michigan. It has been breezy and gloomy and rainy this morning for most of the area, and temperatures are going to be warming up as we go throughout the day. We are going to be drying out a little bit, but winds do pick up as we go through the day. Here's a look out over Houghton Lake, where it is still pretty breezy this morning. You can see Houghton Lake a little active right now. We've got some wave action out there and some decent breeze here in the tree right in front of the camera, and you can see the clouds are actually moving quite a bit out there as well. Temperatures for that area still stuck in the middle of 40s for this morning. Most other areas around 50 degrees. We've been not really warming up or cooling down over the last few hours. We've been kind of steady for most areas. Now, we are also talking, of course, about the rain activity across mid-Michigan. Here's a look at your First Alert pinpoint Doppler. You can see that we have showers roughly from the Thumb over towards the Elma and Mount Pleasant areas and continuing to sink to the south as this loops through. You can see how it's slowly drifting southward. As this happens, we're going to start to work in some drier conditions across mid-Michigan. Now, we're not totally out of the woods as far as the rain goes today. We are going to be looking at a few lake effect showers that do move through, especially going into the afternoon. We'll talk about that again here in just a moment. But the Owasso, Flint, Lapeer area is likely the last to see those showers move out as we go closer to the 11 a.m. and noon hours for us. But eventually by the afternoon, you'll notice that we have a few blips popping up here on your hour by hour. Next to Bay City there, south of Saginaw, north of Owasso, those little green blips, those are rain showers that are developing off of Lake Huron. The lake effect showers moving into mid-Michigan. We'll be tracking that throughout the afternoon and evening. I don't expect those to create any washout conditions for us, but we will be talking about how those showers are going to be hit and miss, and I might have a couple of slightly stronger downpours here and there, but most of the time they're going to be light and just off and on at times. More of an annoyance than anything as we go into your late Saturday evening. They'll continue and then really pick up for us actually as we go into your Sunday. So Sunday morning we'll see a lot of this activity as winds turns a little bit more out of the north, and that'll allow those showers to move into mostly just near the Thumb and into the Tri-Cities. We'll actually see that continue a little bit as we go into Monday. Now, we do also have a gale warning out over portions of the Saginaw Bay and along the lake shores of Lake Huron, as we're looking at waves potentially roughly 4 to 9 feet. Those wind gusts of about 15 to 25 miles per hour, up to 30 miles per hour, and even 35. And we could even have an isolated waterspout or two out over the bay and Lake Huron going into both today and tomorrow. Those wind gusts picking up on land to about 30 to 35 miles per hour at the most at times. We'll hang on to some of that wind for tomorrow, and then we start to see some improving conditions by the time we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. Possibly even working in a little bit of sunshine in there as well before our next chance of rain, and a little bit of a warm-up as we go into Thursday and Friday.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.